It's 1:15 and we're almost at the top, less than 1/10 of a mile. Taking pictures of the same thing I was doing.
At the top, okay?
So we're here. It'll be 12.7 miles. It's 1:15, and we'll just see. It's about 1:25. We're at the intersection of 56 and BlueRdg Parkway. You can see there we came from Vesuvius. Looks like we're back on the bike trail too, 76. So the mileage here is just at a little under 13 miles. And the parkway, actually, we're going to be going down that way, which is north. So we're a little over 1,000 yards here. So we've climbed probably 750 at least just to get to this point. I see we're back on the bike trail.
Oh yeah, we're going the wrong way.
Yeah, it isn't over yet either.
It goes up more?
Yeah, but it's a lot different. I mean, it's just gradual highway, you know. But you end up at about 13 down there, you know.
When we get up to the very highest point, look out for that because I want to do a blog up there.
Okay, well, I took in, it's not far. I think it's the second hill. I'll take and stop on which one it is.
I have a feeling that this is all we'll be doing today.
Yes.
This is a lot, man.
Yeah, the difference is...
I didn't want you to even say anything.
No, I understood that.
Much.
It's, from here on, it's kind of like what we did before. It's going to be tough slogging, but it's, you know, it's much more gradual than when we come up here.
So this isn't the highest point though?
No, we got, actually we're going to go up to 30, I think, what did I come up with? 3,300, 3,400?
Yeah, I want to do a blog up there, it'd be fun.
Yeah, well I'll run up there and make sure which one's the highest of the two, and because I think we go up 2 of them, and I'll find out which one's the highest and wait for you there. There is no shoulder up here though, so. I mean, there's not a lot of traffic, but there is no shoulder. I'm going back the other way to meet up with Alan, but it's for sale if anybody would like it. It's a small thing, and here comes Alan up the hill. He's going to have about, let's see, a mile and 7/10, a mile and 8/10, 3/4 to get up there. It's about 10 to 2 on the 11th. We're on the parkway. We're at about 15 miles. If we get to the highest spot up here, we'll be at 16 and 4/10.
How high does it go up there?
It goes up to 11, something like that. You know, 3,330 feet.
Yeah, because that was 3,200.
Yeah, it doesn't vary much, but the highest one's about 1.5 miles up the road.
Really? That's cool. Can you see off of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he looks in pretty good spirits. I think he's pretty well shot, and we'd like to have a nice supper, so we got to try to find someplace. I'm not sure what at all is around here. I'm going to go on up to the highest spot here where he wants to make his blog and see if I can tell something from the map, the bike map, and maybe the state map together and see what's close. And the stuff we were looking at here. This is the place I showed you that's for sale. It comes with a Christmas tree farm. We're going to go up to about, like I was telling him, 3,330, 3,335 feet, something like that. The things kind of keep bouncing around, so it's the GPS, you know, seems to not be quite that accurate. So. about 5 to 2. The highest grade, or the highest of the mountains that we're going to go over. There's another peak later on, but I think it looks like it's not as high as this one. But we're getting pretty close. Well, it's a couple minutes after 2 o'clock on the 11th. I'm standing at what I think is the highest spot that we will attain on our crossing of the Blue Ridge Mountains. It appears to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 3,340 feet. I'm waiting for Alan. He's probably a little bit behind me, but not a whole lot. I think when I left him, it was about 1.5 miles, and that's been several minutes ago. But he's got a pretty hard uphill climb, and you can kind of get a pretty good feel from here. I think we can see all the way down in the valley down there from here, probably where we came up from. Yeah, right out there. I'm going to try it with the telephoto. I'm not sure how well it's going to work. If I move just a little bit, it probably will screw everything up, but give it a try. I don't think we're at like the highest peak, it's just the highest part of what we're going to cross over. At about 2:15 local time, Ellen actually got to the highest point that we think it's the highest point we're going to pass. There's another peak down the road, but it doesn't look to me like it's as high as this. The whole trip took about 4 hours, I guess, 10:30 to 2:30 or 2:15. Actually, it was a little less than 4 hours. We ended up at 3,340 or something like that feet, and we started out at about 1,040. And I guess at one point we went about 2.5 miles, and with a rise of 1,218. I'm not sure what that comes out to, but it's still deceptive because there were kind of flatter parts of that, and parts of it were just extreme. So it's one of those things that's really hard to pick, but there's an average. But it was well worth it, I guess. It's a hell of a view.